So I'm here with Joe, lead what? Creative design? He did tell me, but I've completely screwed this up. Senior producer here for Battalion 1944. I'm really excited about this one, so I wanted to come over and have a quick chat. So tell us about the game.
So Battalion is like an old school shooter. So it is World War II, it is competitive, but its focus is on the way that old school games used to feel. Old school games like Enemy Territory, Call of Duty 1, 2, 4, all those games. We were trying to get the feel of those games. And a lot of people coming to this event at EGX, they think old school is Bad Company 2, and I'm like, geez, I feel old now. So we have our own game mode, our own competitive game mode that's a bit of a mix of Counter-Strike meets poker meets old school Call of Duty. And that's our competitive focus. The main theory behind it being that every round has to be exciting, and that's what old school Call of Duty had. Because you don't have weapon saving, you want to be in the 1v5 clutch moment where you don't have to save. You go for it all, give it your all. This is the World Cup final kind of thing, and that's a really exciting bit about old school Call of Duty. So we're trying to bring that in, mix it with Counter-Strike's competitive system, and make a really tight game there. We're very much focused on simplicity and going back to where they would do like press X to vault or to climb, and you kind of tell the game what to tell your character to do. We just want you to tell the character what you want to do. So we'll have crouch jump, and we have strafe jump, and these more like kind of organic feel to moving around the map. And I think that's the kind of stuff we want to recreate in the game. But you have your standard competitive ELO rank, like in Counter-Strike, Overwatch, whatever, Dota. But you also have standard XP where you're just earning points. The cool feature we have in our rank system, you can create a team with your friends and have a team rank. You can work together to get better, effectively. It works the same way FIFA leagues work. So you play, you start in the bottom division, you work your way up the divisions to maybe Division 1. That's how you rank yourself as a team, because ultimately it doesn't matter how you are as an individual if your team sucks. So, if you lose the team, you lose as a team, you win as a team, you win as a team. And I think that's a really cool feature that we've added into the ranking system, that it's one of the things that the old school games didn't have, is anything like this, and we're able to implement that. Obviously, if you liked Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 4 and ET and those games, you should, even Quake, you should definitely come and check out Battalion. But if you've never played those games, also come and check it out, because it's way different to what you'll see anywhere out in the market now. Really, Battalion it acknowledged that there was a gap in the games industry for a new competitive shooter. Counter-Strike's great, I'm a big Counter-Strike player, but I kind of think that a lot of players there are looking for something different and something new, and we're trying to be that like everyman competitive game where you can pick it. It's quite easy to get into, but the skill ceiling is very high, so you can keep working to improve and get better. And I think that's the main focus of the game. I
got very fond memories of old school shooters like Call of Duty 2, playing my formative years playing those games, and I had to go on this yesterday, and I have to say it feels very similar. I love the feel of the weapons. It's like there's nothing like it. Popular genre at the moment, isn't it? World War I, World War II.
Yeah, I mean the games industry kind of cycles around, right? We had space shooters for a while, then we were back at World War II. We'll be on zombies again soon, and then dinosaurs, and it just goes round and round. It's nothing new, but there's always a new take on it. It's kind of like the Onion thing, where you keep adding layers to it. And I think Call of Duty World War II is going to do something really cool this time with a single player. That's never really been done well as far as a World War II single player game.
Do you have single player in your game?
No, we're completely focused on the multiplayer.
Okay.
I think it just made more sense for us to focus on that time-wise and budget-wise. So
what's the price point of the game when it releases, and when is it releasing?
$10.99. So
nice.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that.
But on that though, we charge $10.99. We think that's what a competitive game like this is worth, and it's enough to keep hackers out, but it's also enough to cheap enough to kind of get a big community and get a lot of people playing it. So you shouldn't struggle to find games, because our kind of philosophy is, we think if we just build a game that people really like to play, and we can get people playing and supporting and backing, then we won't have a problem making money. It won't be a problem for our business. So our focus is on people and the community, and keeping that growth in the game, that steady growth. And then we won't have to worry about the other side of it. Trying to make the game for everyone. And we obviously have full support of modding. I don't even think you need to download like a custom engine. You just download Unreal Engine, you can make your own maps for Battalion, and we'll support them.
Nice.
Find a good one, we'll even pay you for it. So, yeah, if you're a mapper trying to make competitive games, then go for it. Focusing on the community, whether it's modding, esports, just fun, making content, YouTubers, everything. Yeah, and a release date, I can't say yet, but we're about to go very quiet. After September, you might see us disappear almost. In January, you'll see some pretty cool announcements. We're coming back with a big bang, and it's gonna be a pretty explosive month for us.
Well, thanks for your time, Joe. I appreciate that, dude.
No worries, man. Thanks.